Let's do some interesting observations with exercise 4. How many bit strings of length 6 are there? So I have to fill 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spots, and each spot can be filled either with 1 or 0. So there are 2 options for the first spot, 2 for the second, 2 for the third, 2 for the fourth, 2 for the fifth, and 2 for the sixth. And by the rule of product, by the way, I want to say something to you. In these exercises, in our tests, the exercises are in everything we have learned so far. This test is not only for the rules of sum, but also for everything we've learned so far. So it is 2 in the power of 6. Okay, let's go to the second part. How many bit strings of length 8 both begin and end with a 0? Let's see how many spots we have to make. It says length 8, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's go to the first spot here. We have a restriction, only 0 can be put in the first spot, so there is one way to fill it. And again, if we go to the second spot, there are 2, there are 2, 2, 2. Everything is 2 except the last spot. Here also a 0 must be put, so there is one way to fill it. So again, by the rule of product, the totality of the ways is again 2 in the power of 6. It's interesting that the two results are the same, but when you see a result, you can't understand many things. That's why when we're solving the exercise, we have to write down our thoughts. If we don't write down our thoughts and we provide just a numerical result and it's wrong, we will get a straight 0. But if we write our thoughts down, then if we have made a tiny mistake somewhere, then we will get almost a full grade for the same exercise. Now, again, see that when we are writing down these two, a tiny rule of sum hides here. When we say that we have 2 different ways to fill this spot, then there is one way plus one way, either with 0 or with 1. But we don't write this down every time because, as you can see, our solution would be too big. So here the correct solution is to write down just by the rule of product, to write down the result, and then write down the available options to multiply them and provide the result in the form of the power.